Hi crafters, it's Simply Pam, and for today's project I'm making a different type of a card. I'm going to make a peekaboo card, and I've made one of these before, but it's been a really long time since I've made one, so I'm going to try and do this to explain this. And this is for my sister's birthday, and I wanted to do something really funny because she's really funny, and then she can also have kind of an irreverent kind of a humor as well, and so that's how I got the idea for this card. My mom actually helped me come up with the idea, and I'll kind of explain as I go along. But first I'll give you the dimensions. You want to cut out 2 of the 4 inches by 7 inches, and cut out 2 of those. And you're going to score it at 1 inch and then a ½ inch more, so 1 inch and then 1.5. And then the easiest way to do it is just flip it 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and you're going to do that on both of them. And then you're going to fold on the inside for the ½ inch and then outside for the 1 inch, and do that on every single one. Now, if you have a spellbinder circle, that'd probably work best to get the circle out of here, or you can even do a scallop circle or a square. I didn't have that, and so I actually have a Martha Stewart circle cutter, and that's how I got the circle cut in between here. Because I thought, I mean, you could do it with a Cricut, but it might be kind of hard to get it centered unless you actually cut out or lay down a 4x7 piece of cardstock on the Cricut machine, and then weld a circle in this, well, not weld it, but to put a circle in the center right here. That actually would work too. So let's put this together. I'm going to decorate the inside first, and this is a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 mat, and I'm going to lay down the grass. And I cut this out with my Martha Stewart grass punch. Whenever I do grass, I'll use the grass punch because I just don't ever get a really clean cut with my Cricut. Like these little things always bend or something like that. It always happens. So let's lay this down. And before I cut these off, I'm going to lay down my other layers of grass as well, just so that I don't mess it up here. Okay, and I will do this 3rd layer. Now I had this tree. It's cut from the Sweethearts Cricut cartridge, and it is at 6 inches. I wanted it large because I'm not going to have the whole tree on there. I just wanted to have it kind of like this. So you have mainly just the trunk and a little bit of the tree. I don't even think you'll see the tree on here at all. Maybe I'll just lay it down like this. That way you can still see the tree a little bit. Actually, let's do that. I don't want the whole tree in there. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. And trim this off. Put a little bit on the tip of this. Okay. So I'm going to place this down here. Alright, so here comes the funny part. So I was talking to my mom, and we were trying to come up with something for her, and I couldn't think of anything to do, and so she's, how about making a card where the card's mooning her? And we just kind of laughed, oh, that's so silly. But then it hit me, I'm totally going to make a card that's mooning her. So this is my little mooning guy. So how I made this is from everyday paper dolls, and I cut the man at 3 inches. I obviously cut off the top part, and I cut off his hands, and I just cut off the hands at the wrist, and then just bent them over the pants right here, like he's holding the pants. Now on the pants, I cut it at right here, and then just trimmed it a little bit more, and then just brought it down to where it looks like it's folded over. And so that's how that looks. I don't know how else to tell you. And for the bum, what I did originally was I had a heart shape welded to a rectangle to put right here, but the heart shaped looked really, I don't know what the word is. I don't know. I don't want to say vulgar, but it looked really, I don't know, it looked bad. So I just freehand a bum, and then I kind of made it rounded on top, like that's the roundness of his back. Anyways, so I think she'll think this is hilarious. I think it's hilarious. So we'll see if she thinks it's hilarious. So I just got to figure out if this is even going to cover the bum here. So if I have this like this, and then I bring it in, okay, and that will do the same. I made a couple bushes so I can actually kind of go like this to make it look like more like the bushes a little bit. Here, let me just glue the man down, and then we'll worry about the other stuff later. And I'm going to put him on a pop dot, if I can find my pop dots. Okay. So I'm going to glue this on the end of this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so funny if this works out. I'm already loving it. Okay. I'm going to have it kind of overlap like this. Oh my gosh, this almost lined up perfectly. Okay. So, I saw this video on YouTube about how to make this as a refresher course, and they said to use removable adhesive to put it in place. So that's what I'm going to do here to make sure that it is covered. I think I maybe should have, oh my gosh, that's going to be so funny. Funny, 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 funny. Okay. And then, so this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be glued down like this. Like that, and then voila. Okay, so I put just a piece of brown cardstock right here just to reinforce it, because I had bent it right there, and I want to make sure that doesn't bend. Alright. These bushes, I cut it out on designer paper. Well, the designer paper was a little bit more flimsy, so I also cut it the same size out in paper tray ink paper because it's thicker. That way it's a little bit more solid, and it won't wrinkle and all that sort of thing. So now we're just going to glue down this portion right here. Thinking I probably shouldn't have put that little guy on some pop dots because it's poking out. So I'm going to see if I can peel him up and then just put him straight down. So to put him down, or this down, I'm going to use some really strong tape, and I'm going to use my Score Pal tape, and just put this right up top here. Okay, and I'm going to put this down first. This side first. And then this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Mooningful birthday, put Mooningful on there first, and then put the rest. So I want to make sure Mooningful is in the middle. Okay. Make sure I do this right. If my head gets in the way, I apologize, but since I'm writing this with this pen, I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. Mooningful. Alright, now have a Mooningful birthday. Okay, that's really funny. Alright, so I'm going to put dashed lines all around the outside of the square, because I don't want to put, I should put it around the circle, but I think it's just too close to the words. So I'll just do around the square. Okay. And I am going to put these little bushes down, kind of like right here. Alright, so here's my card. Ooh, sorry. This is my card. And it's, like I said, it's for my sister. I think she'll find it hilarious. I know I do. So, have a Mooningful birthday. Oh my goodness. I'm loving it. Hilarious. Okay, I'm also going to enter this in on Janice's pausestreamenjoy.blogspot.com challenge she's having right now. She's having you have to submit a project using a different type of fold of card, and so I'm going to be submitting this because she's giving away a Peachy Keen stamp, and I wanted to see if I can win it. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Also, great news, this is my 50th video. And so I thought this is perfect to do something really funky for my 50th video. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Go to my blog, simply-pam.blogspot.com, to find out more information on the product I use for this card, as well as to see what other things I've been making. Because there's some projects that I don't make videos for that are on my blog. Thanks so much. Bye.